do 25 of 150 squats a day. Make your legs shredded. I'm telling you, you'll feel it. Here we go. We're gonna do we'll do 150 squats. We'll also do 150 shoulder shrugs. Got to get those shoulder shrugs. And two things I never ever do. We're gonna complete it today. I know everybody's pushing water. I drank a couple bottles already today. Rewarding myself with a pop, sugar free. So let's get to it. Thanks for checking in, guys. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, let me get it a little closer. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 squats done. How easy is that? You do them in your kitchen. No deer yet. See if the deer come. I hear the crows out there. 150 shoulder shrugs, 25 times. We'll do that 6 times. We'll get to 150. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Set these weights down. Flip a card over, signifying that I got one set in. 10. So if you wanted to do 10, I guess we'll do it this way. My bad. It's a learning process. We have another 10 on deck, ace on deck. I'm going to do 25. We'll get to these 150, guys. Thank you for tapping in. Quick workout. We'll search a brick of $2 bills. Most of them look all pretty brand new. Doubt there'll be any star notes in there, but it's my first brick. So we're going to search it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. 25 shoulder squats done. That's 50 in the books. We'll get to these squats. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 50 of each in the book. Set easy, guys. Go check out Arizona Jake. Check out, I've already forgotten how to pronunciate his word. I gotta keep practicing. But my German buddy taking a train to go visit his cousin, go start a business. It doesn't matter where you're at in the world. We can get along, start working out, at least be positive and kind to each other. You know, you can never understand what the next man or woman or child's going through. We just have to make sure they don't feel alone. Nothing like being in a sea of millions of people and you feel all alone. Here we go. For all the people who feel alone, you're not alone. You got little Shane here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And we'll hold it for a second. 25. Let's see, what do we have on deck? Another 10 on deck. Getting lots of 10s. So I did 25. You can do 10. I'm going to do 10 squats. Hey, Arizona Jake. Thank you. Consistency gets results. Amen to that. Like that you were biking 18, 20 miles. We checked that post out. I wish we could. So I have a mountain bike that was sponsored by Verizon, and I was supposed to go out and do all this cool stuff. Then the Verizon around here sold a lot of their company to Frontier, and basically all that was Frontier owned the majority of Verizon construction business, that like phone lines versus cell phones. So when Frontier bought into the company, they fired a bunch of people and then hired a bunch of younger people at way less rates. Saved them a lot of money, but I didn't get to ride for Verizon. I got to keep my bike and some money because, you sign that contract, they have to fulfill that. My bike's up in the attic right now. I don't want anybody to throw it away, but it says Verizon. It's got like the lightning bolt red thing going around the tire. It's pretty cool. Hey, Jennifer, thank you for tapping in. We appreciate you. Let me do these squats real quick. Sugar-free's the way to go. Not that I endorse drinking alcohol, but hard liquor has less carbs than beer. I know that. Not that I ever drink, but yeah. Twice a year, I do some drinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And if she's watching, one of the owners of a Dairy Queen that I have to go in and do some work at once a month, I gave her a quick workout routine. I'm like, hey, check me out. I'm on YouTube. Like and subscribe. I do workout and try to lift people up. She's from India. And I'm like, sometimes you just have to go behind this wall so nobody sees you. And I'm on this journey. You can do squats with me. And then I showed her, it's like, it's just like this. Whatever, however, you can do these. And if you can't do a regular push-up, she's got tons of freezers and refrigerators. I'm like, nobody's watching. You can pump out a few 10 like this, She's like, oh, she started laughing. She's like, I'm going to do that, Shane. Thank you. So we're at our halfway point. We did 75 reps of squats and shoulder shrugs. We have 3 more sets of 25 to do. Hey, Jesse. Thank you for tapping in, brother. I appreciate you greatly. I noticed that your uh, routine changed, so no workouts, couple days a week for the night, which if your goal is to be more buff looking, just like you said, we can't be working out as much as we do because we can never, as much as we work out and the dedication and the pumps we get, we have to take breaks if we want to see huge results. If you want to get extremely cut, just keep doing what you're doing. You're looking awesome. I'm, I love the fact that you don't do sit-ups and you got a nice six pack come in. I'm like, oh man, that is so awesome. So everybody check out Jesse. Thank you. And Ivan, thank you for tapping in. Thank you, thank you. It's all push-ups and squats and sit-ups, easy calisthenics. Here we go. We're gonna do 25 shoulder shrugs with 30-pound weights. Where is it? Say it right there. So I kind of want a little bigger neck. So I figured, I'll do shoulder shrugs. That's what people do to get big necks. I'll try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So in the beginning of my shoulder shrugs, I would not count how many shoulder shrugs I would do. I would just hold until failure, until it burnt, and just hold it up here like this, maybe 20, 30 seconds. And then when it started to burn, I'd be like, oh, yeah, that was a good set. So that's 25 shoulder shrugs in. We'll get another 25 squats down. Get these cards going. We're flipping cards, so if you'd like to work along with us, we got a joker. 25, thank you guys. I appreciate, and I see more value in gifting memberships in hopes that people will renew their memberships. So that's why I love gifting memberships, because I believe what you guys are doing is important, and as many members as we can get on board, doesn't matter the cost. What is the cost of your health is what I say. Priceless. That's why we're doing squats. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Kind of laughed. Like something back here, kind of. Whenever I laughed, maybe rep 10, felt like a little pinch. I'm like, oh man, we got to do some push-ups. Get that out here. We're going to do some push-ups right now. Hopefully work out that kink. Let me see right about here. I notice a lot of times when my back hurts, if you can pump out a few push-ups, hopefully things will straighten itself out. I was born with spinal bifida in 2 of my lower discs, and I find that just simple routine helps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 27, 28, 29, and that's 30. Let's see, stand up. It's a little bit gone. we'll trick our minds into thinking that the pain we feel is from progress. I got a hair in my mouth. Got it. We donate our hair. I thought that was funny, Jake. If you're still tapped in, you're gonna donate your beard. That's funny. I see the humor in that. Let's get back to these squats or shoulder shrugs. Here we go. 100 more. No, 50 more to do, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Jesse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Hold it. Hold it. 25. And again, it's like time under tension. As long as you keep that muscle group like a rubber band, you're pulling it, but you're not letting it go back all the way. You're just like, bing. Those are time under tension. That's the push-up style I was doing. Not going all the way up, not going all the way down. And we were doing it on an elevated surface. 25 squats. Move this out of the way. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I do appreciate everybody tapping in, supporting. I try to support everybody. We had a very busy morning. We always have very, very busy mornings. I'm waiting for everybody to come home. Nobody's home, it's just me. I'm like, I was told I couldn't go with them somewhere. So I'm like, you know what? Boop, 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 boop. Live stream scheduled. And we got, I don't know if anybody's here for this, but went to the bank, got some $2 bills. I got some regular bills on it. That's just how they gave it to me. But we're going to flip through some of those. Let's get these last sets in. Here we go. Thank you, guys. Let's see. Good day. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate you, brother. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I just realized I don't have my glasses on. That's okay. They're downstairs. Here we go. We'll go 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. These last sets are burning, guys. And that's what we want. You don't have to do a whole bunch. As long as you feel that burn. 4 more after this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a pump. We'll set these down over here so nobody trips on them. They come in, want to be present on my live stream when they come home. So, Junior, KK, Mad, and Sarah, they're all out shopping. I get some me time, which I'm usually out with one of them. Or maybe I'm doing some sort of delivery service, Lyft, Uber, one of those. DoorDash, something like that. Even if I have a trucking company, work full time, 50 plus hours at my engineering job, being a father, being a husband, working with Cannabis Kid, which hopefully he's watching and he'll be over here. I like to work as much as possible, until I can't anymore. When the doctors tell you, you might be in a wheelchair and they tell your mom, oh, he's got to pull him out of sports. I'm like, no, I love my sports. One car accident many, many, many years ago when might have been like 8 or 10. No, I think I was 11. But yeah, not that I wasn't born with it, but once my mom realized the damage that was there from being born different, she's like, I want my baby safe. He can't be the. I was the tiniest guy on the football team. That's one of the smallest, but yet I was the center. I was the center, having all these 6 foot some giant high schoolers or whatever come after you. It was fun. It was fun. That and boxing, and we did Joe Schmidt. Check him out. Uh, Old man, but all the UFC people come and train with him. This is a buddy of mine that will call me and through my father, and he's like, "Hey, the air conditioning's not working over here. We ain't got heat." I'm like, Joe, I'll be over there. You look at this guy. It's about like this tall. Check him out on YouTube. He's won a bronze in the Olympics for the U.S. for us. So that's why all the people go to see him. And at our other house, he and my dad were talking whatever, and he's like, "Hey Shane, we're building this house, and we're gonna have these like 12 or like 19-foot ceiling in the basement or whatever it is. We could put a basketball hoop in his basement that was at the right height. That's how tall his basement is, and the whole floor is padded, so he could do judo down there. Really cool guy. We he he always gets himself in trouble somehow. He always has these funny stories where he was with some UFC guy and he's driving his car, maybe it's a Corvette or whatever, and he's coming down 71 from Cleveland and he goes one way or another and he's doing like 95, 100, and he gets a ticket and then he starts arguing with the cop, and my dad and I are sitting there, and my dad's like, "Why are you arguing with the cop, Joe? You can't do that." He's like, "Well, I blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Yeah, especially if you're in the wrong." But Joe's he's a character for sure. Him and his brother would fight all the time. I always hear stories about him, like jumping through the ceiling, like through the attic ceiling onto the bed to get the one brother, stuff you would see like in the comics, but back in like the early 50s and 60s, they were living that. He's a lot older, Joe is. Joe's probably 63 maybe. Here we go. We'll do 20 more squats and then we'll check through these $2 bills. Got a ton of them and they're real. I'll pull one from the bottom. See, they're real nice and crisp. I'm looking for a star note. So you'll see a little star right there, which means that something happened to the bill. It got sent back to wherever it needed to be, the treasury. And then they thought, oh yes, we got to reprint this with the same serial number, but we'll put a star by it, which makes it rare. Not super rare, but rare enough to where collectibles will want it. And then a lot of times you'll have miscuts where this side will be different than this side. That's an error. I have a few of those. But that's what we're looking for, guys. Let's see. I don't see it any in here. But yeah, let me check this real quick. 2017. Looks like they're mostly all in sequential order, but there's a split in the middle somewhere, so we'll check it out. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we are done. We did 150 squats for the day. Thank you. I do collect them. I collect star notes, I guess, and rare like errors. So we have a $5 bill where it's like this whole corner isn't printed on each side. Like somehow it looks like the bill was folded like this bill. Like it was folded like that. And then all this is blank on this side. And then all this side's blank. It's an error bill my grandma gave me many, many years ago. But let me switch the camera around here. Boop, boop, boop. Let's see if we could do this one. Gotta love old painting. Well, it's not old painting. It's a hand-drawn portrait of a poor guy eating soup out of a can. It's a Robbie original, if anybody's an art collector. Let's see, can I do it like that? And that's where all the deers come, right there. Let's see. I guess not. I'm gonna have to go to the other one like this. Sorry guys, everything's a process and we're all learning here. Need to buy a new stand, I guess. Come on, shrink down, baby. Here we go. This will be better. There we go. This is, you can kind of see it like this, I guess. Maybe. No, maybe not. Well, I'll just pick it up to the camera and show you guys. So this is what we're doing. I got a brick of these. We're looking for a star note, which is going to be on this corner here. As you could tell, they're all mostly sequential. 71, 72. We're looking at this last number here. Hey, John, just sent me a message. Thank you, brother. Text message if you're watching, or Uncle Kevin. And these are all real. These ones are from 2017. and they still feel brand new. I could probably have them graded and they'd be near mint. And having your cards or having cards or dollar bills graded ups the value of them, even if they're not an air or a star note or something. But I'm sure we could find something wrong with a few of these. So I know what some people are getting for Christmas. Wink, 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 if I have your address. These are pretty cool. I like them. Jefferson on there. On the back, what do we got? The Declaration of Independence. Everybody coming to sign it. Says on here, this note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. But that does not mean that when you go into an establishment, they don't have to accept dollar bills. They, as a business owner, they make up their own rules on their commerce, how they want to accept currency, whether that's online, whether it's through a credit card, cash only. Oh, let's see. I appreciate you guys. I I will get another one of these things. If you could see it. So this was a suggestion, like, hey, it works good for push-ups off the ground, but if I put my phone in here, it will tip over, unfortunately. So it's pretty cool. These are all sequential. Oh, look at that. Let's see. Got turned around maybe in the counter. They are so fresh, you can smell how fresh they are. Oh, looking for that star note. And you can't say this is gambling because this, you know, you can go to the bank and ask for some $2 bills, which is what I did. I've never done that before in my life. I seen somebody else's streaming service, some guy that speaks in Spanish. I didn't even know what he was saying. He was doing this with $2 bills. I noticed that there was every bundle was 200. So I asked for as many as I could get, and they told me, "Oh, they come in a bundle of 200, and we might have a stack in the vault." People were so mad at me sitting in the drive-through. One lady right next to me was yelling the F word really, really loud to where you could have heard her 1,000 feet away. I'm like, have patience. I've been here just as long as you have, if not longer, because we had 3 cars helped before you even pulled in the driveway. But it took everything in me not to just look at her and smile. I didn't want to antagonize or feel like I was patronizing her in any way. So I looked straight and I did keep a smile on my face. And the lady at the bank appreciates me. I always like to try to give them some goodies. You know, they're always giving us goodies, giving us money when we need it. So here, let me do this. Give me a second. Bam. See if I got the message yet. Oh, no, they're not here yet. I have the strangest feeling that they are. Hey, Jennifer and Mark, I appreciate you guys tapping in. The better the condition, uh, yes, yes, that's exactly right on Pawn Stars. So my grandma, my Uncle Scotty, was a firefighter, or he was not a firefighter. He was the guy that changed the fire extinguishers for many years, and he had a bunch of old, like, fire extinguishers that were on that show. And I told my grandma, I was like, Grandma, don't sell these. Uncle Scotty was saving them because they're worth a lot of money. She scrapped them. And then I showed her the episode where one of them went for over 100 and some dollars. My Uncle Scotty had like at least 60 of them, and she got maybe $70 for all of them. I'm like, see, I was trying to help you, Grandma. You didn't see, you didn't trust or see the value in the fact that I researched this stuff for you, and I don't want anything bad to happen to you. I'm just trying to help. But people are set in their ways, and it, it's her son's stuff. She can do with it with what she wants. But I was quick to show her that episode on Pawn Stars. Oh yeah, check this. Oh wait, I'm saving it for another, maybe a live stream or a short. But I have something. If you guys ever watched the movie or the TV show, Seinfeld, I have a something that I'm gonna reveal from that TV show that it's magical for me. So you guys will understand that it's kind of comical, but once I come out in wearing what I'm gonna be wearing, you guys understand. It's one in a million, I guess, from the TV show Kramer or Seinfeld. I mean, Kramer was a person on that show. Ah, come on, kick me off. There we go. So yeah, it's just as easy. I went up to the bank, cashed the check. I said, "Give me $200 in $2 bills. We have Christmas gifts to give away." He. I've been collecting these um since my daughter was born. She'll be 26 soon. I got a $2 bill with Santa on it for her and my son. It was a limited release from many years ago. You had to go to a specific store and buy them. I think it was like Sam's Club or something, maybe Costco's Sam's Club back in like maybe 2002, 2003, somewhere around there. I'm like, oh, that is so. Oh, I also have ones with an angel on it, an angel right here, and it's legal tender. It came from the treasury. I could spend it if I wanted to, or she could, or he could. They're not mine, and I don't know. They're theirs now, but I don't think we're gonna get a star note in here, guys, which is okay. We will have. Oh, check that out. So I'm just noticing this. It might be an air. I don't know. I have to research. Like, I don't know if you could see that, but let me. It's like dark down here by the lower white part has stain over. I think that might be like an air. So if I can get it on here, I'll try to show you guys right there at the bottom there. It kind of looks a little darker no matter where I move it. That is the ink spilled over when they were printing it. And that could be an error. We have it on a few bills down here. They call it like an ink stain or something like that. And it's on a lot of these bills all the way down. I'll have to research that. I don't know for sure, but I seen that in a YouTube short as I was scrolling in. But it's good to have a hobby where, you know, if your if your goal in 1 year for Christmas is to give out $200 in cash to somebody, to your family members, how fun is it to go to the bank, ask them for $200 and $200 or in $2 bills, and then you look through it for a star note, which would be at the end here or over here. It's just a little star. I should have brought one up, but you can you get to search for it, and you also get to give them away if you want as a gift. Everybody likes $2 bills. at least, you know, unique. Let me, thanks for tapping in, guys. We're almost through. We only got a few more, but if you look at the bottom here, you can kind of see the staining I was talking about right there. Stain. Let's see it. Can you see it? Like, it's a little bit stained. I know I need to cut my fingernails. I'm been slacking when you're too busy helping others. I neglect myself sometimes. And that's the biggest lesson that I had growing up, being a dad as a teen father. I was a teen parent before teen mom or whatever was a big thing. And it's not as glorious. You can make it as glorious as you want it to be, but it's that show makes parenting look so much easier than it is because those parents are getting paid to be on TV. So regardless of what's happening, they're getting 20 or $30,000 an episode or whatever they're getting paid, which isn't real life. So in those circumstances, we see them buying all these awesome cars or, whatnot, and it doesn't give a actual portrayal of what a teen parent is. It gives a slight glimpse into the trials and tribulations of teen parenting. So Sarah and I were both teen parents, and you can ask us anything, and we will try to be as honest and open and transparent as possible. All these are mostly consecutive numbers, which are good because when I send them out to people, I'm going to send them in a couple sets so they can have, you know, um, a few serial numbers that match. So if they want to start a set of start collecting, they'll have a nice set to start with. Or if they want to start collecting silver coins that say congratulations from little Shane. I hope that I want to be a positive influence and try to inspire people to find good in themselves and want to figure out a way to better themselves, which betters everybody around them. That's what people don't understand. When you're not good and you don't feel good, you don't feel like helping anybody. As a kid, when I wasn't in a awesome mindset, I would always fight. I didn't care. If I didn't care about myself, how could I care about anybody else? If I'm going to hurt myself, why wouldn't I hurt you? That was my mindset back in, when I was being bullied for having a crossed eye, had surgery when I was 5. So people would stop making fun of me. And unfortunately, it went from being you have a crossed eye to, oh, you got lazy eye. And I'm like, no, I can't even control that eye. I don't even see out of it. They cut the muscle that was making it crossed, and I have no control over it most of the time. But I live with that. And I show you guys my bad side every time. My left side, which is the side I was working out in, I feels the most horrible side. So that's the side I present to you because it it's teaching me that people will accept me for who I am, not what I look like because we're nice. Let's see any star notes here. Are they consecutive? They are consecutive. That's pretty cool. Consecutive $50 bills. PK. I don't know what all this stuff means, but I know that if you have a star next to it, so if there's a star next to the A or to the last number on top and bottom, that's a star note. So we did get some consecutive bills here, which is pretty cool. I don't know if you could see. Oh, there we go. Somewhere down there. So not that blue star you see right here. Bing. There'll be another little star right there. Wait. I'm gonna have to see how many $2 bills were in here. I think the teller may have gave me too much money, which is okay. They've done that before. I'm not that type of person that uh uh is gonna steal from them. So I was only supposed to get 200 and some dollars. I got way more than that, guys. I'm gonna have to go back up. There's supposed to be $200 in ones or in $2 bills. And then all these 50s, I wasn't supposed to have. I wonder if was supposed to give these to somebody else. I was supposed to get uh one $50 bill and some 20s and two fives. So she gave me at least one, two, $300 more than I was supposed to get, and we're gonna go rectify that soon. I'd even look in here. I didn't want to ruin the surprise. I knew there was a 50 at the bottom because I pulled it out, and that was it. But yeah, so we went through $200 and $2 bills, mostly consecutive. Um, yeah, she definitely gave me way too much money. Yeah, other people would be like, I'm gonna take it and run, not me. Oh, this right here, extra ring of extra thick Gorilla Tape. I use this as a phone holder. So for many of my very first lives for a couple months, this is what I used. I just shoved my phone in here and just angled it right. So yeah, I'm gonna have to end this stream. I'm gonna have to call them because they close soon and their lobby's already closed. So I appreciate everybody tapping in, guys. Here, let me go like this. Bink. Uh, Let me go pink, pink, pink. We'll see if there's any animals out here. So sometimes I'm just sitting here and they'll just be sitting like right here. There'll be like 3 or 4 deers or some squirrels, and they'll just be literally staring at me like, come on, what are you going to do? I'm hungry. We got to do a bonfire right there. I don't care how cold it is. We'll get that wood going. Later, Mark. I appreciate you. And Jennifer Ryder G tapped in. Thank you, brother. I know it's been a while since I've seen you and you've seen me, but you're always getting those numbers, getting the likes. Forget the haters. They don't understand. You know, haters only hate because they hate what they can't see inside themselves. So if somebody's saying something hateful, it's only because they do not see that inside themselves. Because if they seen that inside themselves, they'd be more encouraging and saying, "Oh man, you're doing a good job. I could only do 5 push-ups. I see you're doing 20. That's awesome." Or you're doing pull-ups or doing burpees, Mike Tyson push-ups with slam ball. You know, don't let them hate, congratulate. So everybody that's on their way up the hill, we might stumble, but it's okay. We're going to stumble as long as we keep rising and reaching towards the top. Little Shane is out. I love you guys. Hopefully we'll do a live stream here in a little bit. I will have it posted here in a few, at least an hour if we're going live with Cannabis Kid. I made that porch right there. And then my neighbors, their little kid loved that so much. I'm like, yeah, come over, play on it, play on that. My kids are too old. They're all adults. And we got a tire swing back there made out of a tire. And then we do gardening up along here. And then we put like a little fence so the deer don't come and eat all of our stuff or the skunks. But yeah, we built that porch right there. And then, yeah, it's pretty cool. Nice little backyard. Get lots of traffic. So thank you for tapping in. Love you guys. Little Shane is out.